Hello and welcome. My name is Daniel Chong. I will be your instructor for this short e-lecture. I have a simple question for you. Have you ever think about how to design a lecture or what do you need to think about during learning design? If this is the first time for you to hear the word learning design, that's perfectly fine because this e-lecture does not require any knowledge towards the subject. Today, I will introduce to you the contiguity theory, which is one of the most basic elements in learning design. By the end of this lecture, you should be able to combine contiguity theory into learning design. In order to achieve our learning outcome, you will learn by describing contiguity theory, identifying contiguity theory's application, developing contiguity theory's application. Contiguity theory is proposed by a behavioral psychologist named Edwin Reed Guthrie. Guthrie states that a combination of stimuli which has accompanied a movement will on its recurrence tend to be followed by that movement. In simple words, if a person did one thing in a given scenario, he or she will tend to do the same thing when he or she encounters the same scenario. The theory claims that the law of contiguity can explain all learning process. Therefore, learning designer can apply contiguity theory into the learning design in order to achieve a meaningful learning. Let's use a real-life example to further understand the meaning of contiguity. The example is learning to stop the car when you encounter a stop sign. The stop sign is the stimuli, and the response will be stopping the car. After the learning, when the learner encounters the stop sign, which this case is the stimuli, he or she will stop the car as a response. Your task is to think of any of your previous learning that use the contiguity theory. So now you have understand the contiguity theory, let's see how can we apply it into learning design. According to Clark and Mayer, the designer need to place printed words near corresponding graphics in order to apply the law of contiguity into the learning design. This application helps the learner to visualize the word while establishing a response to the words. It can facilitate the learner to make the connection bond between the words and the picture if both of them appear simultaneously. Please try to think of an example of your previous learning experience that can apply the contiguity theory. Now, let's go back to the question I asked you in the beginning of the lecture. Do you have an answer? If you do, please comment your answer in the comment section below. Before we end today's lesson, let's do a small quiz to assess your learning. You will have 10 seconds to think about the answer. Time is up. The correct answer is C. Did you get it right? If you get it right, that means you've understand the meaning of contiguity. I hope you can practice identifying the application of contiguity around you and develop your own way of combining contiguity into your learning design. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section below. Cheers!